All right, welcome or welcome back. Today I've got a project share for you, and I'm in the process of trying to use up some of my kits. So there's a bit of a share on this kit. This is the SCT sampler from May, I believe it was 2023. I know it's a bit of an older one, but I have a stack of these and I find I'm not using any of the elements that they include, and they're really great kits. So I'm just trying to use them up so I can move my items to their proper locations where I will actually use them. So what I mean by that is I'm using up the papers, and then anything that's a stamp or a die or a stencil is going to go, that's left over, is going to go where I store those normally. So I will see that I have these. Otherwise, I will not be using them. I will not remember that I have them. So this is what I have left. So I'll show you what I have left from the kit. So this is the name of it. You Are So Wonderful. And they always give you a card, and on the card will be the die that they include. So Scrapbook and Cards Today, that's SCT. They are the ones who make these kits, and they are the ones who make the dies. And the SCT sampler, I don't think exists anymore, but I think they have a stamp together. They have other kits available that are regular ones that get shipped out. And the nice thing is they usually have online creators that also use the kit and just give you some inspiration. I could not find this one, and I think it's because when Facebook changed some of the way it does its videos, those maybe weren't uploaded and saved, and that's why I couldn't access it, or maybe I was looking in the wrong places, but that's okay. I found a different way to use the papers. So it did include all of these items. So the, sorry, make that clear there. American Crafts, Vicky Booten Where to Next collection, and Echo Park Paper, Our Story Matters collection. And there's just some pattern papers from these things, from these collections. So they take some papers and you'll get a selection, and sometimes they're the same as other people's, but sometimes they're slightly different. They also include a die, the So Wonderful die that I just showed you, some embellishments. The embellishments are often different depending on, you know, everybody gets kind of a selection. So I couldn't use any of these for what I made, but I like them. And I feel like they're general enough where I could easily use this, you know, on a card or a layout or something. This would be great for journaling or stamping a sentiment. So I am going to keep them. And there's some stickers left over. I used some of them, but I didn't use all of them. But that's what's left over, just this. And all the papers, all the other, little stickers, everything else I used up. So I made a bunch of cards for this one. I made, I think it was, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 cards. I used the sheet load of cards from July 2024. This is by Call Me Crafty Al here on YouTube. She releases these every month, and you can make a bunch or a sheet load of cards following her printable. This printable is available through her website, and I will link that down below. If you haven't checked her out, you should. She's got some great videos and some great inspiration. So this one I liked because it's 5x7 cards, and I bought a whole bunch of 5x7 blanks, and I really liked this particular, just this design, because it really shows off the papers. I liked that it's very simple, didn't take a ton of cutting, a ton of preparing, and you can kind of adjust it a bit. So sometimes I tucked in the circle, like on these ones. Sometimes I use different sentiments. Sometimes I matted it on the white to make it pop a bit more. Sometimes I put the circle on top and matted those. So I liked that you had different options. And then this one is also another one from Call Me Crafty Al. She did an inspiration one where it was inspired by Biddy Penny, also on YouTube. She's also great to watch. And that was from let me find it. It's July 2025. So that one was pretty new, July 2025. And I really liked this one too, because pretty simple. And these are actually just pieces cut into little squares and made to look like they're strips across, but they're not. And I like that you can put a bit of an extra color there. So I did some of these. Oh, there's another one of that style. So I did a few of these. These are the ones I did with the Where To Next. This was the Echo Park collection. So yeah, I just wanted some more bright and summery kind of cards. And I put You Are Awesome because I thought this was great for anything. And this could be for just like a pick-me-up card or birthday card or anything. So I thought that worked out really nicely. Okay. These sentiments were from Echo Park, and this one was from the Stamp Market. So it's a bit of an older one. I don't know if it's still available, but I really like the size too, and the letters, the font. So that's what I made with this kit for card. Then I took the last few pieces and I made a layout. This was inspired, I went online and I looked up just some layouts with 6x6 paper because I don't normally do that. I still have to type up the journaling. That's a little note. So I'm going to use this as a journaling card. I kind of took some inspiration from, and I can't remember the creator's name right now, but I will link it below. And I was inspired by this. So this came with the kit, Let's Roll. And I thought this would be great for, there was a couple of pictures I had that would work really well. These are my kids and my niece is here, so I've just covered her up. And I just used the Vicky Bouton papers. So I used some layers here and then some pieces, so just some strips. And then I cut out one of the tags to kind of draw the green across. And she's actually wearing this really pretty green in this. They're in these costumes playing in the backyard at my parents'. And I'm going to get them to help me do the journaling. So that's why that's not done yet. And that's the date. It was about 5 years ago. My kids are a lot bigger now. And I don't normally use yellow or colored cardstock, but I've been trying to use up some of my colored ones. And this one was kind of, it's got some similarities to the color there. So I thought that looked really nice. So I really liked how that turned out. And it didn't take me too long to make this one. And that's what I made using this kit. And now I can put these pieces. So I'm going to put these with some of my other ephemera pieces. This will go into, I have a little drawer with journaling cards. That'll probably, journaling cards or tags, that'll probably go into that. This I'll put with some ephemera and some stickers that I have organized, and I'm in the process of reorganizing. And then this will go with my sentiment dies. So then if I need a sentiment that says so wonderful or even wonderful, I know I have this and I will hopefully use it. All right, thank you for sticking through the whole video. And if you liked some of this content, then please like and subscribe. And I will be sharing more items soon. All right, take care. Have a good one.